deal with that. Okay, so find the surface area of the cone. Oh, what did we say was the difference between a pyramid and a prism?
Pyramid comes to a point.
A pyramid is a point, right, at the top, and a prism has two bases, alright? Similarly, a cylinder has two bases, but a cone has a base and a point. So, the surface area of a cone, we had a formula for that. Nick, will you look back? What was their formula for surface area of a cone?
S equals A plus I R.
That last letter was L? L, yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, so S equals capital B plus pi R L, where capital B stands for what?
I don't know, maybe the base.
The area of the base, okay? In each of these shapes, capital B stands for the area of the base. R stands for the radius of my base. What does L stand for?
The side length.
Okay, that like side length. The name of it is the slant height. Alright? So can someone tell me the difference between the slant height and the regular height?
The slant height from like the edge of the base.
Okay, versus somebody other than Demario, how does the regular height connect to the base? Alfredo? In the center of the base, okay? So the regular height is from the vertex to the center of the base, and we use the letter H to talk about that height. Alright? This slant height is the one going from the vertex to the edge of the base. Do we have our slant height in the picture?
Just kidding, yes we do.
Yeah, the slant height is the one that is out here going from the vertex to the edge. So our slant height, L, is equal to 8 feet. Right? What is our radius of our circle of the base? 4. Why is it 4 and not 8? Because 8 is the diameter. So if the diameter is equal to 8, then the radius must be equal to 4. And what else do we need to find for our formula? We have L and we have R.
The base, the area.
We need to find the area of the base. Sorry, this is a mess.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it plus or is it times?
Plus. B plus
If it was times or plus
pi RL. Where pi, R, and L are all multiplied together.
And the video was going in and out the whole entire time.
Yeah, if you guys, the video was, the sound was wonky. We did realize that by the end of the day, and so we uploaded a new video. So if you watched it before we uploaded a new video, I think it's even called, like, with better sound. Like, it's named that. So if you want to go back, you can go back and watch it if you feel like you're still missing out on some of the stuff because you couldn't hear it. But it looks like you guys also watched the video, so that's awesome and wrote the stuff down. So, like Demario said, we have L and we have R. Someone have a question? Did you have a question? No?
No.
Okay. So we have L and R, so we need to find capital B, which is the area of our base. Our base is a circle, so what formula do we use for area of a circle? Pi R squared. It is. Alright. So, for R, we're going to plug in our radius of 4. So we'll get pi times 4 squared, which is equal to pi times 16, which if we plug this into our calculators, we should get approximately 50 if we round to the whole number. And our unit is feet squared because we're doing the area of the base. Okay? Do I have everything I need to plug into my formula? Question?
On tests, are you going to want to round to like tell your whole number?
It will tell you what to do on a test. Yeah.
Most likely.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so we have everything we need to plug into our formula, so let's plug it in. We have S equals, for B, we're going to put in 50, plus pi times R, which is 4, times 8, which is L. So, order of operations, we have to multiply first and then we add. So, we're going to have 50 plus pi times 4 times 8 gives us approximately 100 if we round. So, when we add these together, our total surface area will be 150 feet squared. Right. Questions on number 1? Right. Let's look at number 2. Number 2, we also have a cone, and we're still trying to find the surface area, so we're going to use the same formula. S is equal to capital B plus pi times R times L. So we need to find B, we need to find R, and we need to find L. Does it give us our radius, R?
Yes.
Yes, what's our radius? It's the 3 centimeters. Okay, does it give us L? Does it give us our slant height?
No.
No, it doesn't.
X squared,
What does it give us, though?
the height.
The normal height? So if we look at the normal height and the slant height, as well as the radius, what kind of shape does that make?
Right triangle.
It makes a right triangle, you guys agree? So, someone raise their hand and tell me what special rule we can use on a right triangle. Yes,
Just
Michael,
raise
the
your hand, Michael.
Pythagorean theorem.
What's that?
It's the theorem. Okay, sorry. Alright, so if we want to find L, our slant height, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. How do we know which side is which? Where we plug them in for a, b, and c?
Well, A and B don't really matter, but I want to see that.
You're right. A and B we could switch back and forth, but which one of those is C? Which side?
But it's usually diagonal from the right angle.
Okay, the diagonal. What did you say, Michael?
Across from the hypotenuse.
It is the hypotenuse, but it's across from the right angle.
Yeah.
Okay. So L in this case is going to be our C. So L squared, and our other two sides are 4 and 3. So let's put those in. 4 squared plus 3 squared. 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared, which is 9, gives me 25 is equal to L squared. What do we do to undo a square?
Square root.
Square root. So we have to square root both sides. So I'll have the square root of 25 is equal to the square root of L squared, which will give me that L
5.
is equal to 5.
Wait, how do you go from C to L?
L's the thing for slant height. Oh.
What was your question?
That's just confusing.
How you go from C to L?
Because your slant height is also your hypotenuse of the triangle that's in there.
I put in, it'd be like, just like as if I put that this side here was X. So I would put 4 for A, C for 3, and I put an X for C to say that that's what I'm trying to find. Does that make sense, kind of? We're just trying to solve for that side, and that side is the slant height, so that's why I used to know.
Oh,
I'm trying to give you a hard time with
Alright. Alright, let's keep going, guys. So we have our slant height L, we have a radius. What do we still need?
A drawing.
We already have a drawing.
No, we don't. Oh, I thought I was right.
Picture's already there.
I lied. You still need the area.
Kevin, what do we need?
Hold on.
In that formula to fill it in. What are we missing?
Plug everything.
Sorry, say it again. The big B, which is the area of the base. So the area of the base, again, we have a circular base, so our formula for area is pi r squared. Our radius is 3, so we're going to have pi times 3 squared. 3 squared is 9, so we're going to have 9 times pi, which is,
28.26.
yeah, so we round that to a whole number, we get that the base is equal to 28 centimeters squared. Right. Questions up to this point so far?
Right.
9. Get it.
Okay. Alright guys, so listen up. We have everything we need. We just need to plug it into our formula. So S equals, for B I'm going to put 28 plus pi times 3 for R times 5 for L. Right? I have to multiply first, and then I can add for order of operations. So I'll get 28 plus pi times 3 times 5 is 47 if we round to a whole number. So when I add those together, I get that the area of the surface area, is 75 centimeters. Is that right?
I got a question.
Okay.
Do we have to write?
We will go on to our class for today. So we had a word problem. You all, or we, have an ice cream cone. Yay, okay? So we want to know how much wafer is used to make up the outside of the cone. Alright? So first you eat the ice cream, then you measure the slant height of the cone to be 5 inches and the diameter of the cone to be 2 inches. So how much wafer is used to make the cone? So think about what a cone looks like, or what an ice cream cone looks like in your head. The wafer is like what an ice cream cone is made out of. A waffle cone, but sometimes you don't have a waffle
I
cone.
have the little cheap cones.
That's called wafer. Anyways, okay, how much wafer slash waffle, guys, we're getting off topic, is used to make the cone? So what are you trying to find? Think about a cone. We're trying to find surface area. Surface area, though, includes all of the cone, right? Is our ice cream cone closed off? Is it a closed off shape?
The inside of the ice cream cone too.
Yeah. Do we want the entire cone? To find the lateral area of a cone. So what's the formula for the surface area of a cone? Is capital B plus pi times R times L. What do we need to change about this formula so we're just finding the outside area of the cone and not the base?
Take out the B.
Take out the base, right? That's all we have to do. So to find the lateral area, we're just going to take out that base, and we're just going to use pi times R, the radius, times L, the slant height. Okay? So, I would be writing down these formulas for lateral area on that green sheet. But if you don't remember for some reason or don't know the formula, all you have to do is find the normal surface area but take away whatever the bases are. Alright? So next, I want to draw a picture. Now that we have a formula, draw a picture of an ice cream cone. So here is my cone.
Is that Miss Cole?
That's a cone. It's an ice cream cone. You notice your ice cream goes on top, not the bottom. That wouldn't work. Alright, so what information does it give us in the word problem?
The slant height is 5 inches.
The slant height is 5 inches. Okay, so where do I draw my slant height?
From the edge to the vertex.
From the edge to the vertex. So this slant height here is 5 inches. Alright, Jason, what other piece of information does it give us? The diameter is 2 inches. So if the whole diameter is 2 inches, how do I find my radius? Cut it in half. So our radius is just going to be 1 inch. Alright, so that's everything that it gave us in the problem. And again, to find the lateral area, which is what we're looking for here, we just need R and L, right? Do we need to calculate the area of the base?
No.
No, so we just saved ourselves some work. We don't have to do that extra step. So we just have to plug in R and L into our formula. So I will have LA is equal to pi times R, which is 1, times L, which is 5. So if I multiply all of these together, we do get 15.7. And I'm going to round this to the nearest whole number. So am I rounding up or down?
Up.
We're going to round up. So my lateral area is 16 inches squared. So in order to make your ice cream cone, it took 16 square inches of waffle or wafer.